Hi, hello, welcome to a new video. So this video is a bit spontaneous, I guess. We're gonna do our first baking video. So I was just scrolling on Instagram on what to do in Korea because I don't know, I'm moving to Korea soon. I feel like that's all that I've been talking about, but please bear with me. It's my first time and I've always wanted to go, so I'm really excited. This feels like we're in FaceTime. Anyways, I was on my phone just searching out what to do when I'm in Korea, like places to visit, like cafes, shops, and whatnot, and I'm creating my little list. And I stumbled upon a lot of videos of people making, what is it called? Butter mochi? Yeah, apparently it's popping right now in South Korea as well in China, but but it originates from Hawaii. I'm gonna look up how to make it because it looks so good. But the problem is, it is currently 10 p.m. right now. And if you don't know, shops close real early here in Australia. So I am hoping I have everything that I need to make this butter mochi because I need it. As you're watching this video, I'll be in South Korea, probably eating butter mochi. Anyways, let's go to my kitchen and see we have the ingredients. I swear I better have everything. I'm an ingredient household, so I better have the ingredients. Let me look it up actually how to make it. I need to look up if mochiko powder and rice flour is the same thing. I'm hoping it is because I'm pretty sure I have rice flour in my pantry right now. Okay, so there's two types of, apparently you can make it crispy, lighter, soft and chewy, or you can make it crispy, thick and chewy. I think I'm gonna go with the thick because I like thick. But these measurements are crazy. What do you mean I need 79 mils plus 1.5 teaspoon of mochiko powder? Like, why can't you just measure like a normal person? Why can't you? Anyways, I'm being mean. And who measures powders in mils? What the heck is wrong with this? You are now in my pantry. I found this really old ass rice flour. I'm hoping it works. And I'm hoping it's not expired and has bugs in it. It just says rice flour, so I'm a bit worried that it's not gonna have the chewy texture because apparently mochiko is glutinous rice flour. This is just regular schmegular rice flour. I really need it right now though, so I'm just gonna make it and I'll let you know if you can use this or not. But this is what it looks like. My mom gave me this packet like this, half a packet, not even. I don't know why she gave it to me, but she just gave it to me when I moved. This is old ass. It's flour, it's fine. Don't look like there's eggs or anything in there. I just saw the best before. It's just best before. It doesn't say expired, so, or expiry date, so I think we're good. If you're really curious, it's 3 years past the best before date, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 220 degrees Celsius while we prepare our ingredients. Hello, we are now here with all the ingredients, and I also realized that it calls for tapioca starch, but I've only got cornstarch. I think it's fine, it's the same. And this will be the angle that I'll be filming so that you can see what I'm doing with the ingredients. Let's start with our wet ingredients. Wet, moist. Okay, the first step, they want me to rub softened butter into each of the mold and sprinkle coarse sugar. I only have one type of sugar, which is just regular plain white sugar, so hopefully that's coarse enough. Because we need to put this mold, after we butter it, into the fridge. So let's do that first. I've got my mold. See? I have a silicone mold, so hopefully that doesn't change the results. So the next step is to heat the milk and butter while our mold is in the fridge and the oven is preheating. Listen, it tells me to melt the butter and warm the milk to 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. And if you don't know me, I don't fuck with accuracy. I'm gonna use my body, my fingers specifically, to feel that it is around 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. I feel like my coffee is around that temperature, so I got this. Easy. I don't know why that bowl was there the whole time, but because my butter isn't salted and requires salted butter, I'm gonna add some salt. How much? I don't know. Maybe like this much? Like that much. I don't know. And to heat this up, I'm gonna put it in a microwave. I don't know if this is microwave safe, but there's only one way to find out. Is to put it in a microwave. I'm here to report to you that it is microwave safe, but now I'm thinking, why didn't I just put it in this big girl, they can't see me pointing. I don't know why I didn't start with this in the first place, because I know this is microwave safe because it's glass, plus I'm gonna have to transfer this into this anyways, so why didn't I just start with this one? Don't know. Anyways, we're gonna put this in here. Does this feel like 40 to 50 degrees Celsius? Yeah, it does. This is chaotic baking with Kirei. Yeah. And this recipe requires half an egg. How am I gonna measure half an egg? Anyways, I'm just gonna whisk it and pour half of the content in this bowl into this. And I've also pre-measured my sugar, so I'm gonna put my sugar in now. It says to mix all the wet ingredients, and can I just ask, since when is sugar a wet ingredient? As far as I know, it's dry and sandy. Before I forget, I need my vanilla extract. This is the most weirdest angle to show you what I'm doing. Anyways, 1 teaspoon of vanilla going in. I just realized that the recipe calls for honey, but it doesn't tell me when to put the honey, so I'm just gonna use my critical thinking and common sense, because I have some, and I'm gonna put it into the wet mixture. So yeah, let me just do that right now, and I'm gonna prepare the dry ingredients, and then we're gonna combine it with the wet moist ingredients. ASMR. Okay, we are now gonna sift everything in here. Ooh. And tell me why only the mochiko powder is in grams. Maybe the website is glitching on me. I honestly don't know what's going on. Okay, so oh my gosh, this is so messy. And should I have read all the instructions first before starting? Yeah, but where's the fun in that, right? And something in me is telling this little mind of mine to add more salt, so I will add more salt. And now it tells me to push the batter through a fine mesh, I was gonna say straightener, but sieve. Listen, I feel like my batter is fine. It doesn't need to be sifted. It's fine. So we're just gonna leave it as is, but if you want to do it properly, if you're a type A person, then go ahead and pour your batter into a fine mesh sieve and push through the batter to remove any lumps, but I am confident that my batter has 0 lumps. We don't have lumpy batter here. And now we're just gonna let it sit for 15 minutes, and what the heck am I gonna do in this 15 minutes? I'm gonna eat something, a little snack, while waiting for the dessert. And I'll check back in with you guys after this batter has sat for 15 minutes. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna clean all this. Okay, so while waiting, I was just reading like what are the next steps to do. So apparently, okay, not apparently, it says right here that once I put it into the oven, I have to reduce the heat to 205 degrees Celsius, bake it for 10 minutes, and then reduce the temperature again to 175 degrees Celsius and bake for 18 to 20 minutes. And then you're going to increase it back to 205 degrees Celsius for what? 4 more minutes. Can you read? It literally says right here 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes? I should have read this whole thing, because if I had read it, I wouldn't have picked this recipe. And upon further inspection, this isn't even the Hawaiian one, this is the Shanghai one. I don't know what's the difference, but it is what it is. We're too late, okay? We already have our batter resting, sitting for 15 minutes, don't know what for. And I don't know if you have caught on to the theme of this video. I'm not doing all that reducing temperature. I will reduce it, but like 205 and 175 degrees Celsius is too specific for my oven. My oven is like the little knob type thing, not the digital. So yeah, I'm just gonna reduce it and hope for the best. I'm a very type B person. All the type A's watching are probably like pulling their hair out right now, but this is the type B kitchen, baby. So we're just gonna do all that without the accuracy. And with baking, you want accuracy. Not only am I type B, I also have very little patience. So it's been 10 minutes. I feel like that's closer to 15 minutes than it is to 0 minutes. So we're just gonna pour our batter into the mold. They said to whisk it first, so I'm gonna whisk it. Wow, looks the same. Like nothing has changed at all. Don't know why you need to sit for 15 minutes for. Ta-da! I've put my mold onto a tray for easy navigations. So you just want to pour the batter into the mold, 90% full, they said. I should do this with my right hand because I am right-handed. I feel like I need to show you guys what I'm doing. Hold on. POV. That looks about 90%. Oh no, that one is a bit, that's more like 50%, not 90%. Anyways, time to put this into the oven. I've just put the thing in the oven, the batter in the oven. We're just gonna wait for 10 minutes and then we're gonna reduce the heat again to 175 and then we're gonna let it bake for 20 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna raise the temperature again to 205 degrees Celsius for 8 more minutes, whatever that is. I'm gonna assume that they meant 4 minutes. We'll see the vibe. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And who wrote this recipe? Is it AI? Because what the heck? The measurements are weird. Plus, the instructions are weird too. What do you mean by 4 more minutes? What's that mean? Am I being bamboozled by an AI recipe? Stay tuned to find out. I actually forgotten what time I put the thing in the oven. I think it has been 10 minutes. Was it at 10:32 or 10:22? Because right now it's 10:38. Guys, I used my big brain and I looked at what time I filmed the previous clip and it is 10:32. So no, it has not been 10 minutes. I'm so smart. It is now 10:43. I am a minute late, so let's go and turn down our temperature. I have turned it down to 175 degrees Celsius and we are just gonna bake it for 20 more minutes. It's only been 10 minutes and it's already looking super brown. So now the question is, do I take them out or leave it in for the full 20? I'm gonna see if I can sneak a little, hold on. Did you see that? It's pretty brown, so I don't know what to do. This is why you should be accurate, okay? Don't follow what I did. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, check on it again, and then I am gonna take it out, I think. I'm not gonna turn it down and do the 4 more minutes. I feel like it's there just to distract us. It's not necessary, so that's what I'm gonna do. 5 more minutes and you're coming out, boy. Wow! Ta-da! So this is what it looks like. I took it out after 15 minutes. I didn't do the full 20, but it looks really nice and golden brown. So the next step is to allow it to cool down before unmolding, and that's gonna take quite a while. So we are now gonna go have a shower, and by the time we're done with all that, it should be cool enough to unmold, and hopefully we can give it a little taste test. Ta-da! Oh, it smells so good. If you've had honey butter toast, this is what it smells like. So this is what it looks like. The top is pretty like, I want to say like really crispy, to be honest. And the bottom is pretty pale, but it smells really, 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 really good. We're gonna give it a taste test. Cheers! Okay. Off the bat, I can tell you that I have the wrong rice flour because it is not chewy. I don't know if you can tell. Wait, this looks like the mochi chews that I had in my Pom Pom Art Market video. Is this what it is? Is butter mochi like the mochi chews that I had? Is just buttery and with honey? Does it taste good? It tastes really, really, really good. It's buttery and it has like the honey flavor. That honey and butter aroma. I'm gonna try and air fry it so that bottom gets crispy as well. I think because I use a silicone mold, so the bottom doesn't get crispy. And please use mochiko powder or glutinous rice flour because this isn't chewy. It's pretty simple to make, and I'm gonna make this again but with the correct flour, and I feel like the texture will be insane. I reckon the texture will be like that mochi cheese I had at Pom Pom Art Market video. Like, you know, it's just missing the chewiness. Still tastes good. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed that little baking session, that impromptu baking session to fulfill my craving of something that I've never had before. But yeah, this video is a bit of a short one because as we speak, like I've mentioned at the start of the video, I'm in South Korea right now, and that means next week's video will be my South Korea vlog. I'll be filming a few videos there, so yeah, next week will be the first one. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!